Continuation of interpreting Felix's name. So if you were in the last live, the live before this one, this is a continuation of it because I was rudely kicked out. I am so over this. Let me take the microphone because my phone is dying. I don't know why YouTube keeps kicking me out, but we're gonna continue this. Let me see where we left off. I need to go get my charger, guys. My phone is dying. I am like so annoyed. Let me see. I can't do this. I'm annoyed. But we're gonna continue this. Let's see. I don't know where I left off, but let me keep reading it. Because I need the continuation of this. Very interesting. I was rudely kicked out, but it's okay. Oh, I don't have the, what do you call it? I don't have my microphone, so hopefully you guys can hear me. Okay, so let's continue. I can't. Where was I? I forgot. I forgot where I left off. I literally forgot where I left off. But I think I left off where it says, slow to open, slow to break, potential peacemaker, anointed endurance, spiritual interpretation of the full name. Felix Jaded Diaz Olvera carries a powerful paradox. Felix means blessed is Felix. Blessed is Felix. But emotionally worn out or worn is Jaded. Carrying ancestral weight is Diaz. With a soul built for peace and endurance, Olvera. So your name literally blessed but emotionally worn, carrying ancestral weight, with a soul built for peace and endurance. That name is like heavy, my guy, heavy. Spiritually, this name suggests a man who was meant to be joyful, but life introduced pain early. Someone whose heart became guarded to survive. A lineage of masculine struggle or silence. A soul with deep peace potential. A soul with deep peace potential. Once healing is allowed. So you have a deep peace, a potential for deep peace. But as long as you're doing your inner healing work. So the soul theme of this name is the blessed survivor who learns peace after pain. I like that. The blessed survivor who learns peace after pain. I like it. This is the kind of man who appears calm but holds stories. doesn't trust easily. You and me together. Needs emotional safety to soften. You need a nice big hug. You need a hug. I need a hug too. Has the potential to become a protector, a healer, or steady partner once healed. Alexander Love, do my name. Well, put what's your whole name, Alexander? I don't know your whole name. Shadow versus light path. Shadow expression, unhealed. Emotional withdrawal, cynicism, avoidance of intimacy, carrying others' pain silently. Light expression, healed. So your healed version is quiet strength, emotional wisdom, loyal and grounded love. A man others feel safe with. So the healed version of you is beautiful. Spiritual message for a man with this name. You were not meant to stay jaded. Your experiences were not to harden you, but to mature. You're into peace. I like that. I really like that. So, for a man whose name, what is it, Felix, Jaded, Diaz Olvera? Did I say it right? I don't know. You were not meant to stay jaded. Your experiences were not to harden you, but to mature you into peace. I hope this helped you. Oh my God, I love that. I love that. I love that. I can't believe I dived in. Let's talk about it. I like it. LOL. Middle name Alexander and last name Love. That's enough, please. What? What's your first name? Your first name is not Alexander? So your middle name is Alexander. And last name is Love, Alexander Love. Your name is Alexander Love, like for real, for real? Or are you over here making jokes? That's your name? What's your first name? Alexander Love. I go by Alex, and yes, Love. I will email you. That's my email. What? What are you talking about? Alexander Love? Are you serious? Is that really your name? I mean, you're a whole player, so I mean, the love in there is just like an added decoration for you. Alexander Love? Well, it goes with your player. Maybe that's why you're a player. I mean, it's in your name. I can't. Alexander Love, come on, baby. I'll give you some loving. You and everybody else in town. Good. God loved me and make people love me. Oh, no, I see. I see. You got the charisma to go with it, too. I can't. Alexander Love, are you serious? Alexander is Greek. Alessandros. Literal meaning defender of men. Or protector of mankind. Breakdown. Alexane, to defend, protect. Andros, man, humanity. So if I'm fighting, I need to go get you, Alexander? You're a defender of mankind. I need a defender in my life. Deeper meaning. Alexander is a warrior, guardian's name. It doesn't necessarily mean aggression. It means strength used in service of others. Oh my God, that is so nice. For a man, a natural protector, instinct, strong sense of responsibility, feels called to stand up for others. One steps into leadership, wanted or not. Oh, nah. So you feel called to stand for others. And you often step into leadership, even if you want it or not. Like, you're just that guy, huh? Your core energy is strength and responsibility. Nice. Willie, how is your day? You see, I'm big and strong and filled with love. How is your day? Stay grounded. Willie, I'm doing well. We're over here looking up name meanings and what our name means. See, use me, Carolina. I can't. My name perfectly fits me. I didn't even know that. Well, you already know. The core energy is strength and responsibility. So let's go to love. Old English, universal spiritual concept. Literal meaning, affection, devotion, unity, care. Deeper meaning. Love is not passive emotion. It represents choice, loyalty, and self-giving. Well, I understand the self-giving, but where is the loyalty? Is the loyalty with everybody, or Alexander? Is the loyalty with everybody and the self-giving? You probably confuse the loyalty to one person, to everybody. For a man, means big heart beneath strength. Desire for meaningful connection. Often gives more than he receives. Ah, you're a team giver. Welcome to the club. Love is expressed through actions, not words. Core energy is compassion and devotion. So spiritually, it means, Alexander Love means, a protector whose strength is guided by love. Wow, I like it. Oh, baby, you sure you don't want a future husband like what you described? I can't. My loyalty is with you. I'm single now. We good. Giving is better than receiving any day, really. And I like you, really. Sounds like you like me, Maria, Josefa, and everybody else. This is nice. So your name, Alexander Love, means protector whose strength is guided by love. This is a rare and powerful combination because it balances masculine strength, Alexander, emotional depth and softness, love. The guardian with a gentle heart. Aww. A man with this name is often strong but not cruel, protective but not controlling, capable of deep loyalty, drawn to protect family, partners, or community. Wow. He may feel torn between being strong for others, wanting to be loved and understood himself. That is sweet. So what does your shadow versus your light says? Your shadow, which is your unhealed version, is overprotective, carries emotional burdens alone, gives love but doesn't receive it well, confuses self-sacrifice with love. And the light healed version of you is secure, steady presence, protect without losing himself, loves with boundaries and wisdom, becomes a safe place for others. The spiritual lesson for Alexander Love: strength does not cancel tenderness. Love does not weaken protection. The two are meant to coexist. This is a man who thrives when he learns that he doesn't need to earn love by carrying everything. Vulnerability is not failure. Being protected matters too. And this is your spiritual affirmation. My strength is rooted in love, and my love is protected by wisdom. I like it. Ay, Dios mío. Nah, Maria and them like me. I'm focused on Carolina. Come get some strength and love. I'll protect our heart. Capable of loyalty. You gotta be worth it. Like you. Damn, the shadow stuff is too, but I'm in the light now. I wrote that down. Yes, my strength, your spiritual affirmation is my strength is rooted in love, and my love is protected by wisdom. Oh my God, oh my God, should we do my name? I don't want to do my name. I don't want to know what they have to say about my name. I don't know how I feel about this. Oh, nah. What do you think it's going to say about my name? I don't know, I'm kind of nervous. Maybe I shouldn't say it on live. She said do it. Read it out loud too. Carolina is beautiful and filled with energy from source. That's what it says. I don't know. I'm a little nervous. They might say that I'm a bit crazy, and that's okay because I don't know. Look, I'm already ahead of you. I can't. Oh man, let's see what it says. I'm a little nervous. Ah, nah. Okay, so it says Carolina, Latin feminine form of Carolus. Literal meaning, free woman, strong and noble. Put some respect on my name. I can't. Deeper meaning, Carolina carries leadership energy with grace. It suggested a woman who is independent in spirit, thoughtful, and natural influential, often without trying. Makes sense? For a woman, means inner authority, quiet confidence, strength that feels calm, not aggressive, often leads by example rather than force. I love crazy. We good. Mac can see it. I am. Oh my God. Like, are you not listening to this, baby? Like, put some respect on my name. My first name is already like, I can't. Ay, Dios mío. Okay, and it says, so often leads by example rather than force. Yeah, we're not fighting over here. The soul tone is noble strength. Noble strength. Del Carmen, which is my middle name. I don't know if you guys need to know that. Means of the garden. I didn't know that. From Mount Carmel in the Bible. So the origin is Spanish and it's biblical. I didn't know that. Of the garden from Mount Carmel in the Bible. I'm gonna have to look up Mount Carmel. I didn't know that. Biblical and spiritual symbolism of Carmen. Sacred place of God's presence. Fertility, beauty, devotion. Spiritual intimacy and prayer. Pretty accurate. Carmen is deeply associated with Our Lady of Mount Carmel. I didn't know that. Symbolizing protection, intercession, and spiritual motherhood. Okay. For a woman, deep intuition, definitely on point. Natural nurturer or healer. strong prayer or spiritual connection. Really? I mean, just a little. Un poquito, un poquito. Protected feminine energy. So the soul tone is sacred feminine devotion. De la Cruz is Spanish and is Christian. So it's like my whole name from the Bible or what? What are we doing? Literal meaning of the cross. Literal. That's what it means in English. Of the cross. Spiritual meaning of the cross. Transformation through trials. Are we done with the trials, or at what age does the trial end? Because I am ready. I can't take one more trial. I'm good. I'm good. Transformation through trials. Sacrifice with purpose. I don't want to sacrifice nothing else. Resurrection after suffering. Okay, I suffer. Am I resurrected now? Are we done? Is this done? Come on, God. I'm 41. Like, can we make it work? This does not mean a life of constant pain. Sure looks like it. It means a soul that transmutes hardship into wisdom and compassion. Well, you know, it's true, but this whole transmuting for 41 years, it gets a little tiring at times. You know, just saying. Not try to push it. I'm not pushing it. I'm just saying. This transmuting, it gets to a point. Transmuting hardship into wisdom and compassion. For a woman, strength forged through experience, ability to help others through pain, emotional and spiritual resilience often becomes a guide or light for others. Really? Don't say. Don't say. Often becomes a guide or light for others. We see, we hear. Redemptive strength. What does redemptive strength mean? Redemptive strength. A spiritual meaning of the full name means a noble woman rooted in sacred devotion who transforms suffering into wisdom and light. How you like it? Talk to me nice. I can't. Ay, Dios mío. Ay, Dios mío, I can't. Strong and noble fits with strong and protective. I got you. Are you not listening? It's funny as F. I call the beauty part. Lima, starting this YouTube fits you perfectly according to your name. It's looking like it. The resurrection is this part with the healing. That fits too. Redemptive strength, like you gain more strength from the hardship, unfortunately. Yeah. I must be like Superwoman at this point, because gosh damn. Like, come on. This is a high calling name. It speaks of a woman who is gentle but unbreakable. I'm still standing. Feels deeply but remains grounded. Has walked through trials without losing her heart. I mean, my heart is a little broken and beaten up, but it's still there and it's still beating. So I don't know how long I can carry this broken heart for, but you know, I don't know. Maybe Gracie glue or something might work. I don't know. We're trying to figure that out. Carries both compassion and authority. Yeah, I could feel bad for you and also send you to hell at the same time. So the soul theme of this name is the sacred woman who leads through healing. The sacred woman who leads through healing. All right, I got you. A woman with this name often attracts people seeking comfort or guidance. Feels called to heal, teach, or protect. Has a strong sense of purpose tied to service. Don't say it. Learns early, lessons that mature her quickly. Man, isn't this the whole truth? The shadow versus the light. So my shadow side is over sacrifice. Carrying others' burdens too long. Yes, I carried people's burdens for 9 years. I'm not doing that again. Thank you very much. Feeling responsible for everyone's healing. Yes, I can give you advice and I will help you. I am not responsible for anybody's healing. I learned that the hard way. So my light healed side, thank you very much, is strong boundaries with compassion. Healer who doesn't self-abandon. I like it. A healer who doesn't self-abandon. Spiritual authority rooted in humility. Deep peace after trials. Yeah, very peaceful here. For sure, a lot of freaking trials. Like, I'm done with the trials. The spiritual message for a woman with this name. You were not chosen to suffer endlessly. It sure looked like it. But to rise with wisdom, grace, and authority. Yep. Your trials were initiations, not punishment. I mean, I don't know what to say. I feel a little broken everywhere here, but it's okay. I honor my strength, my devotion, and the wisdom I earned through transformation. So my spiritual affirmation is, I honor my strength, my devotion, and the wisdom I earned through transformation. The wisdom I learned through transformation. Yeah. I can't. Dominique, hi. Hi, calling name fits. You healing, trying to heal others with your journey. That's not easy. I see you. It's just mean you might as well just call a brother. It's crazy. A healer is mentioned, and that's really what you fell into. It's insane, man. This, you know, sometimes we need to look into our, like into our name meaning and stuff, because look at all this. Look at all this. Like all the things that it says about my name is ridiculous. Like the things that it says, and it makes so much sense. I mean, somebody should have read this to me when I was like 10. Maybe I could have avoided a couple of things, you know? So why does Carolina align with healer and guide energy? Not just healer, a guide energy. Let's talk about it. I can. This name carries layered spiritual symbolism that naturally aligns with the archetype of a healer, guide, teacher of wisdom. Not because of mystical alone, but because of the role each part of the name represents when combined. Let's break it down energetically, not just linguistically. I like this. Carolina, inner authority without domination. Calm leadership. I don't know about the calm, but okay, I take it. Carolina comes from rooted meaning, strength, freedom, and ability. This creates a woman who leads without forcing, teaching without preaching, and influences without overpowering. Healer alignment. True healers don't dominate. They hold space. Carolina's energy allows others to feel seen, safe, and respected. People naturally listen to someone who is secure in herself. Sacred feminine and intuition. Spiritually sensitive plus nurturer. Connects to Mount Carmel. God's presence, prayer, spiritual devotion, fertility or spirit. This brings heightened intuition, emotional intelligence, compassion without weakness. Healer alignment. Healer feel before they speak. Well, I don't want to feel no more. I'm good. Can we not feel no more? I'm okay. I got it. This part of the name gives the ability to sense emotional undercurrents, read between the lines, understand pain without explanation. This is guided energy, not advice giving. So what I had is guide energy, not advice giving. So sometimes I think I'm giving someone an advice, and I'm not giving you an advice, I'm guiding you. I guess it's something that comes naturally. So transformation through experience, energy, wisdom earned, not imagined. Definitely earned. I mean, I went through it. Of the cross symbolizes transformation through lived experiences, not suffering for suffering's sake, not suffering from suffering's sake. That doesn't make it any better. This means lessons learned personally, pain transmuted into insight, strength that comes from endurance, healer alignment. The most powerful guides are not untouched. They are initiated. People trust those who say, I've been there and I survived with my heart intact. Well, I've been through all of it. I don't know if my heart is intact. I mean, it's still beating. That's the De La Cruz energy. That's the De La Cruz energy. I can. I'm going to look my name up again and write it all down to solidify it. Nah, you can't avoid the problems. They help us all grow. We need them. I'm glad I'm seeing this beautiful face. Silo Cafe Radio, hi. How are you? We're here interpreting my name. That's what we're doing. If you're enjoying this wonderful live of me, like the video, guys. Don't forget to like the video. I can't. So why this name guides? So my name is literally like of a guide. When these energies merge, they create a woman who is emotionally grounded, has spiritual depth, speaks from experience, not theory. Yeah, I don't talk for talking. I've been through some shit, you know? Leads through presence, not control. This is the essence of a healer guide. Not someone who saves others, but someone who walks beside them until they remember their own strength. Yeah, I do that a lot. Quite a bit around here. The healer guide archetype. This name embodies not loud spiritual authority, not ego-driven leadership, not fixing people, but gentle truth-telling, emotional containment, wisdom transmission, safe mentorship. This is often the woman people confide in unexpectedly. Yeah, people be giving me a little too much information. Feels calmer around them. Seek during transition or crisis. Yeah, when people going through shit, they look for me. You know what this reminds me of? When I was younger, right? I was in high school. I would get on the bus and to go to school. And even when I was on the train, people will sit next to me. Like, I will always sit with my headphones on. People will literally sit next to me, especially like Spanish ladies or men or whomever. And they would just sit next to me and they'll be like, so do you know, I just unalived 3 people and I cheated on my husband and I did this and that. And I would just be sitting there like, why are you telling me this? Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care. You know how many times that happened? And I would think nothing of it because I was young. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, now I understand why so many people came to me and they would literally just be telling me stuff. Like, out of nowhere. Like, I would just be sitting on the bus and someone would sit next to me and be like, so, do you know what I did yesterday? And I'm just sitting there. I don't even have to say a word. I would look at them like I don't care, you know, because I always had this bitch face. Like, you know, that don't talk to me face. People will still come to me and tell me their whole life story. And sometimes they will tell me things that are very wild that I didn't need to know. But I didn't think anything of it. I just thought people were crazy. Apparently not, right? I thought people were just crazy. So why this name feels called? Why this name feels called, not chosen? Names like this often align with people who mature early, carry responsibility naturally, feel a pull towards service, teaching, or healing, must learn boundaries to avoid overgiving. Yeah, I do that. The lesson of this name is not sacrifice. It guides compassion with self-loyalty. It's guided compassion with self-loyalty. So my name aligns with healer guide energy because it represents strength without ego, compassion without self-erasure, wisdom born from transformation. This is the energy of a woman who illuminates path, not dictates them. So I illuminate your path? I can't. This is fun. I can. Yeah, I think I known enough. Enough. I known enough. This is pretty fun, guys. If you guys have a chance, just put your name online, like your full name. You could even put it on ChatGPT. Put your full name and just put what the meaning of this name is, and put the name of this, the meaning of this name spiritually. And it will literally tell you. Well, I'm glad we all know now what my name means. Now we all know why we here. We all know why we here. We're getting close and personal. Man, I still don't know anything. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know what in the world am I doing, but we all doing something. Glad you're enjoying this. I am. I enjoy this. Thank you too. What was his name? Happily watching. That was fun. That was fun. This was very interesting. This was very cutesy. Very interesting. I hope you guys have as much fun as I did. I already have like 40 minutes on here. This is insane. Do I have a lot of fun going live? I do. I enjoy myself. I don't need to go live to enjoy myself. I'm enjoying myself all the time. I be cracking myself up. Oh, hell no. Why you put my name out like that? Live stream. I really like this. Oh my god, the emoji it made, it was the cutest thing ever. I like it. This is very cute, very cutesy. How do I don't know. This is so cute. Oh my god, that's very cute. I really like this. Do I have to get ready for my next live? No. It's 4. No, I don't have to get ready for my next live. I don't get ready. I just go on camera and talk. I don't really do anything. The girl that does the podcast with me, she gets nervous and she's like practicing all day and reading over, and she texts me. She's like, "Oh my God," and this and that, and I'm like, "You don't need to be that nervous anymore." I think after doing live stream, it's like, I don't know, talking about stuff in front of a camera, or it's not that serious to me anymore. I guess I see it as a, I don't know. I see it as I'm talking to the phone. I'm talking to myself. I crack myself up as if I'm talking in the mirror, you know, not thinking that anybody else is looking at this. Yeah, back and forth look natural. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I let her speak her mind because I feel like I'm just there observing her behavior and like helping her through things, you know? It's fun to watch though. It's nice. Very, very nice. Yeah. What are you doing right now, Alexander? Do you work? Do you do anything, or do you work watching me? Oh my God, you guys see all the birds? Maybe you guys should watch the birds for a little bit. Isn't that cute? See? Oh my God, they all went away. If I don't move, maybe you can see them. Retired troll, how are you? How are you feeling? Oh, I want you guys to see the birds. But every time I move, they like run away. Well, they fly away. Just wanted to drop in and like the live and say hello. I have my therapy appointment right now, but I had to show love. Retired troll, thank you so much. I hope your therapy appointment, I hope everything goes well. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Watching you is work. My heart be going. But yeah, of course I work. I have children. You do? How old are your kids? Alexander, I could never think that you have kids. Because you seem like a whole kid to me over here. How many kids you have and how old are they? Yo, these birds are here on the ceiling like, are you gonna move, lady? Are you gonna go inside? Because we're trying to eat. They were just staring at me. It's the funniest thing ever. They're like, yo, this lady ain't moving. I can't. Hi, Kevin. I have 4 cats, Kevin. Do you have cats, Kevin? Where did Alexander go? Alexander, the one to answer my question. How many kids you have and how old are they? Don't tell me you got like a 6-month-old or some nonsense like that. My kids are 16 and 20 and 20. My son is gonna be 21 in March. Can you guys believe that? I have a 21-year-old. This is wild. Nah, but close. What do you mean, nah? You have a 2-year-old and a 6-year-old? I don't know. How old are your kids? How many you have? You have 2 or you have more? Yo, these little... What are these little ant-looking, orangey, hairy-ass looking little tiny thingy everywhere here? Trying to crawl on me. It looks like a little ant, but it's like matte orange, like light orange. Like, what is that? Falling all over my computer. Damn, you got 3 kids? So you have a, what did I say? I said 2-year-old, 6-year-old, and an 8-year-old. I guessed that right. Stop playing. I have cats. I'm a single father. You are? I'm right? Damn. How I guess your kids' age? That's wild. They stay with me. Where's the mom? Oh nah, Alexander over here trying to trap me into being a stepmom. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm traumatized from the last encounter. My ex was a single father with 2 kids when I met him. They were 6 and 9 or something when I met him. And my God, why they stay with you? What happened? Where's the mom? My ex, his baby mom, she passed from cancer when I met him. So yeah. Wow, it's meant to be. Get your redo. Nah, I'm not redoing nothing. Mom gave them up. Wanted to be. You're playing, right? Yo, she's a real MVP. She say, nah, here's your kids, my guy. Yo, she really did that? What kind of... What? I mean, you know, someone would think it. But to do it... Court and all? She said, here, have your kids. Yo, she's a real MVP. She said, nah, fuck that. I'm not trying to do this myself. Yo, it's hard. Damn, Alexander, I feel your pain. It's hard. It's hard. I mean, it's hard for a woman to be a single mother. And it's hard for a guy to be a single parent. It's hard, especially 3. Shit. You know how them kids can eat? Them kids need attention. Them kids all need to be in sports. I could just imagine me back in the day running from football games to cheerleader games. It was wild. A lot of running around. I would have won anyway. My family is fire, and the youngest is with my family is fire, and the youngest is with a different mom. She mad at me for breaking up. So what kind of baby moms you be getting, bro? So you be getting women who have kids with you and they're just here, have your kids? Nah, I will never give anybody my kid. I don't give a fuck who you are. You're not keeping my kids. We fighting. And trust me, I'm not losing either. My family supports me. I mean, the 2-year-old is not with me. I have horrible luck. Where's the 2-year-old? Oh, the 2-year. So you only have the 6 and the 8. The 2-year-old is with her mom. Damn, Alexander. Then women be like, I want to have your baby. And then they just dump you the kid. Damn, that's some tea right there. That's some tea, Alexander. Shit. Nah. I want to have kids. I still want to have kids. I wanted to have kids. But, it didn't happen. But Ain't nobody staying with my kids. We fighting. You know, I had a conversation with there's this guy who's a Muslim, and he literally took his kids away from like the baby mom for whatever reason. I don't really care what the reason was, but they separated, and he's like that he was staying with the kids. I dead we would have been fighting. I don't care what the court says. The court could give you my kids. You're not staying with my kids. I don't care what judge you buy. I don't care what lawyer you got, how much money. We fighting, and you're not staying with my kids. No, you're not doing that. We're not doing that. I don't know. I think I have this strong mom thing. I don't know. You're not staying with my kids. I mean, let alone, I felt really bad that, you know, like my past relationship, he had a daughter and a son, but the daughter's older now, but he's still with his son, and it makes me feel some type of way because he don't be taking care of the kid the way he should be, and that's not even my kid, you know. And I feel some type of way because sometimes it's not your kid, so there's not much you can do. Cause like I can't take his kid away. That's his kid, you know. But yep, I have the 2 oldest and 2-year-old with mom. I didn't say it's a girl, but you are right. I like being me. It's cool. I wish my baby moms care about the children as much as you. Some women don't care. They're the way younger than you, so it's a different generation. Oh yeah, right, you did tell me you're a kid. You're like 34. No, not so young, because 34 is not so young. Yeah, nobody's staying with my kids. We fighting. Listen, I'm the type, if I have problems with you and I know you're crazy, I probably won't even tell you. Like, if I was ever to get pregnant, let's say with my ex, I would have been here pregnant, had my baby, and wouldn't even tell him nothing. I mean, not that he would care. The only reason he would care is to trap me, because he did say, I wish, the only thing I regret is not having 4 kids with you. I guess he wanted to trap me or whatever, but ain't nobody staying with my kids. We fighting. I don't care about this worldly thing. We fighting. I'm in the middle. I'm grown enough. Trust. Kids with you sounds fun. Yeah, man. Kids with me, yeah. I'll be running around like a kid too. You won't know the difference. Aside from being responsible and taking care of them, I'll be running around the house with them too. Me, them, and the cats. It will be fun. It will be fun. I need to stop. Yeah, it will be fun. I don't know. I need a nanny at this point because my level of I love sleeping. You don't understand. It's I have come to like this peaceful place. You know, and it's like I don't have to get up if I don't want to. I do this YouTube thing because I'm like called to do it. I don't know. In hopes that it helps, you know, other people and stuff going through the same things, which I don't know. It'd be crazy for people to go through the things that I've been through because my life be wild. But I don't know, having a baby right now is like, are you gonna cry all night? Because I'm trying to sleep. I'm trying to sleep. They can be right back. My children gonna do the most. I don't know how you got all these kids and you over here on YouTube Live. I don't know how you do it. Man, and you're in what you said, Georgia? It's cold over there. You need to get them a playroom. Well, they're 6 and 8. Wait, today's what, Tuesday? What are they? Is that a girl or boy or what? You need to put them in sports. Oh, it's 4:28. I don't know what time is over there, but you need to put them in sports. Right after school, they go straight into sports. Get home, take a shower, eat, and go get your ass to sleep. That's how mines were. My children have a playroom. That's how they just got in trouble. What are they? Is it a girl and a boy or what? You said the little one is a girl, right? Oh, but the little one is so cute. Hi, Canis. How are you? Yeah, long time. I'm here. I'm glad you caught me. I'm over here chit-chatting with divorced people and single parents and all these type of people. You know? Just chilling. We're trying to heal together. All the effery in this world. We're all over it. I didn't forget about you. You probably changed your name, and that's why I don't remember you. Canis Moore? I don't know. I don't forget about nobody. I remember everybody. So I say, you had an accident. What happened? Let's talk about it. What happened to you? Where did this happen and how? I'm healed, mommy. I'm here for the journey, though. I'm happy I fuck with life. I don't know. You still didn't tell me. What are your kids' gender? Is it a boy or a girl? Do you have them in sports? You need to have them in sports now because they're 6 and 8. If you don't put them in sports now and they're not like into the routine of like being in sports, once they become teenagers, it's gonna be hard for you to handle. And if you don't have them in a discipline like routine of like sports and stuff like that, of things, you need to get them used to things now. Because when they're teenagers, because of their behavior and wanting to know and that I know more than you kind of thing, you're not gonna convince them into getting into sports when they're teenagers. You need to do it now so that they can step into teenagehood being in sports, and then their behavior is not gonna be so wild and out of control, because I think that's how my kids, they're so nice because of that. I always kept them busy. My daughter was in cheer and my son was in football. In Nigeria, I was going out but had a fatal accident, still on treatment. Oh my God, but what happened? You had an accident? I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you healed. Speedy recovery, is that what I say? But what happened? Why you had an accident? Was it at night? Were you guys drinking? Was the other person drinking? Was it in a car? Someone died. Fatal means death. Alexander said fatal means death. Alexander, you're mad funny. You heard what I said, Alexander. You need to put them in sports. 4 people died immediately. How many people were in the accident? And only you survived? Damn, you should be thanking God. You know what it is for all these people to die and you didn't? That means you have a big purpose, my guy. You have a big purpose. 6? There were 6 people and 4 died? So only you and another person survived? Jesus. Damn, get well, bro. What happened? Canis, have you thanked God yet? I mean, you should be thanking God every single day. My goodness. Damn. That was bad. 6 people? Shh. And only 2 survived? Who else survived? There was another person, you and a friend? That's wild. That's wild for sure. Your live streams be crazy, Carolina. You need more numbers? No, I don't need more numbers. Not right now. I'm not ready. No. I'm cool. No. We don't need any more numbers. God knows and understands why I need 3 people here. I know. I'm cool. And not even, you see 3 people and then I end the live stream. Maybe like 200 people watch your live stream. So the live stream only shows the number of people who actually have a YouTube account. The people that are watching that don't have a YouTube account, they're not counted in the thing. I can't thank God enough. I keep praising God. Yes. You need to, shoot. You need to build that strong relationship with God, my guy, because for 6 people to be in an accident, only 2 survived. So who was the other person? It was you and your friend? Damn, bro, we need this story. What's up? We need this story. What was it? Was it 2 cars? That's crazy. That means you're heavily protected. And you have a purpose for sure, Canis. You're heavily anointed and you have a purpose. And if you need a proof, God gave you a big one right there. That's insane. That's insane. Very, very insane. Let me see. Let's get a message from. Let's get a message for you, Canis. Canis, my guy. Let's see what the Bible has to say for you. Because I don't know. I feel like, what is your purpose? Because you got a big one over here. The book of Jeremiah. What's Jeremiah's story? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. I went out to chill with my friends. So coming back, it felt like brake failed and a collision at the U-turn. I saw my life in a flash. Ooh. Damn, the brakes failed? That's wild. So you survived? Were you alone in the car? Or you and the person in your car survived and the other people in another car died? Or were you alone in the car and then there were 5 other people in another car? What was the setup like? You and your friend survived, so the people in your car only survived and your brakes failed. That's wild. Okay, so you were in your friend's car? That's crazy. Hold on. Let me tell you. I'm looking. You always look beautiful. Thank you. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about your accident and what does that mean for you? That's wild. So the book of Jeremiah, the purpose of the book of Jeremiah to urge God's people to turn from their sins and back to God. What were you doing at this party or wherever you went? You miss me? What were you doing? You went to a friend's party? Because this is talking about, it's urging people to turn back to God. So have you been talking to God, building a relationship with God before the accident? How was your relationship with God before the accident? So, according to the Bible, survival after great loss is often described as a moment of calling, awakening, or redirection. And what matters is how the person lives afterwards. Just sitting out? What does that mean? Let's see what the book of Jeremiah talks about. Hi, happily watching. You were dancing? The book of Jeremiah is one of the most emotional, heavy, and spiritual profound book in the Bible. Calling before birth, warning people who refuse to listen, speaking truth that is uncomfortable, surviving while others fall. So the book of Jeremiah is your message. Listen to what it says. Warning people who refuse to listen, speak truth that is uncomfortable, surviving while others fall or die, grief, loss, and national tragedy, hope after devastation, not before, being spared to carry a message. So you're living because you have a message to give to the people. Jeremiah is known as the weeping prophet, not because he was weak, but because he felt deeply and carried responsibility for others. So Jeremiah 1:5 says, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations. My guy, you listening? The verse is about purpose existing before trauma, not because of it. Life was spared, not guaranteed. Survival is not favoritism, it's stewardship. So the question is, what will you do with the life after? What will you do with the life after remained? Carolina, take a look. So Candice, what will you do with the life now that you survived? Right? You could have been one of those, but you weren't. Jeremiah survived invasions, famine, imprisonment, mass death. Not because life was easy, but because his voice was needed. Canis. Your life was spared because your voice is needed. A confrontation with mortality. This kind of accident often breaks illusions. That time is unlimited. That life can be postponed. That truth can wait. Jeremiah's entire ministry was about urgency. Jeremiah lived while watching others fall, not to feel guilt, but to bear witness. Survivors often carry deeper empathy, heightened awareness, a responsibility to speak or live differently. A responsibility to speak or live differently, Canis. God wants me to see you in person. Canis, stop playing with me. Hog, how are you? You're hungry? Oh, bring me something to eat. Jasper, oh my God, you're here. Hi. We missed you. I know Jasper is here when you're not, Alexander. We'll be talking about you. Yes, soon. Happily watching. Yes, soon what? Oh, nah. Candace wants to see me in person. Stop playing. Look, we right here. Look, me and you right here. We right here. We right here. We right here. Okay. I'll see. Happily watching. I'm going to see. What am I going to see? Are you sending flowers for Valentine's Day? Who's sending me flowers? Maybe one of the birds bring me flowers. It's okay. Survivors, okay. So let's talk about it. What the book of Jeremiah can mean with your life purpose, Canis. So this is not a glamorous calling, but a serious one. A truth teller, someone who cannot ignore what they see anymore, even if silence will be easier. Jeremiah spoke judgment and restoration. He warned, but also carried hope for rebuilding. Jeremiah did not avoid suffering. He walked through it with awareness. Jeremiah's life was not easy, but it was purposeful. And let me be clear, this does not mean that you must preach, that you must carry others' burdens alone, that you're responsible for why others died, that you must live in guilt or fear. It does not mean that. Jeremiah himself struggled deeply with grief and exhaustion. God never asked him to destroy himself for this message. So instead of asking, why did I survive? You should be asking, Canis, how would I live with intention now? What truth can I no longer ignore? What kind of man do I choose to become? Will I use my voice, my actions, my life differently now after surviving? And this is a grounded prayer for you that aligns with Jeremiah. God, thank you for the life that remains. Give clarity, not fear. Purpose, not guilt. Wisdom, not pressured. Teach me how to live well with what I was given. And you were giving life again. I mean, you should be thanking God. You should be thanking God that you're alive, Canis. The book of Jeremiah is not about doom. It's about a life spared, Canis. The book of Jeremiah is a life spared to speak, rebuild, and live truthfully after devastation. You got it? You got it? I hope this helps, and I really hope, oh my God. Sometimes we gotta go through things, you know, so we can start analyzing and thinking our life. What are we doing better? Yes, soon. Happily watching. Soon I'm gonna know. How you doing, Jasper? You'll see. I'm gonna see. I don't know. I'm trying to see a lot of things. I don't see nothing. Me and fiance are spending time together, so I'm good. Oh my God, Jasper, I'm so happy. Tell your fiance I say hi. I'm glad you're excited to spend time with her. Tell fiance I say hi, my boy. I'm happy for you, says Alexander. Not like this, because I want to marry you. Canis, you think God spared your life because you, well, I don't know. God spared your life because you should marry me? Is that what you think what happened? Candace thinks God spared his life because he's supposed to marry me. I can't. That's cute though. Jasper said, hi, Alexander. Happily watching. You know I want to marry you. You and Alex. What? Candace? Candace. Happily watching is mad funny. Happily watching said, if Candace is marrying Alex, what? You guys are funny. Yeah, Carolina and Alex. I can't. Happily watching is trying to be funny. He's trying to marry Candace and Alexander. What? Carolina and Alex. What? You guys need to stop. Well, this is very interesting. We got the divorcee, we got the single dad, we got the one who survived death, right? Almost died. Candace had a whole fatal accident where 6 people were involved and 4 of them died. And he survived. That's wild. It's wild. Carolina, even the people want us together. What? Alexander, stop playing. You a little busy over there. Listen, you guys are funny. This is... It be some heavy stuff in this live. It be some heavy stuff. It be some heavy stuff for sure. I don't know. I feel like I want a chocolate. Or maybe I should go get an ice cream after this live. Good night, my love. I'm going to bed. Candace, have a good night. I know it's like, it's at 5 a.m. over there. It must be really late over there. And be careful and be intentional with your life from now on, Candace. Because you have a nice purpose. I hope you paid attention to what I read to you. Talk to you tomorrow, Candace. Me and mine are good. I don't need you for them. You for me? You need me for you.